welcome to episode 18 of Sudoku with Tsvetii. No gimmicks, no clauses, just Sudoku and a puzzle to solve and a quest for utter domination against Sudoku. I probably should have phrased that. Yes, ma'am, Agatha. You're a big girl. Yes, ma'am. I forgot to give her an effing snack today. She's about to be all over me all day. I have a very cute picture of Agatha, like when I came home and like changed into some shorts. Poor little girl. She's going through so much. But, yes, there are no gimmicks, no extra shades of blue. Agatha is quite unloving today. She is clawing the absolute hell out of my side right now. She's in the middle of heat, for general context. So she's trying to pry literally everything. I did not see. I meant to put my markers there. That's funny. Agatha, if you're good right now, I'll give you a snack when it's all over, okay? But you have to wait. Do we have anything we can do with our fours here? Would you know, fork be there? I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to play one-handed right now while my other hand is consoling Agatha. Okay. Alrighty. Agatha, what are you doing, honey? No, honey. I love you. Big girl. So far, we have not been able to solve really much of anything. But that's okay. We know 5 has to be here in the middle. Well, we do know that this is 5. Because everything else is covered. And so it can only be there. Which means that this has to be 5, so that is a 6. What are you doing, Agatha? Come here. Get in Daddy's arms. Yes, ma'am. You can just stay in Daddy's arms. That's fine. Daddy can play Sudoku while you're in his arms. Good girl. Yes, ma'am. I don't know why I was putting 6 there. I think I meant to click 5, but I had Agatha in my hands. Well, anyways. She's coming to the microphone. She's brushing against the microphone. That's a good little girl right there. Yes, ma'am. But yeah, she's in the midst of heat. She's throwing herself to any and all potential suitors, which are 0. If I want you to, if you were keeping score at home, 0 suitors. Agatha is maidenless. Well, we do know that is a 9 there, since that is there, so that'll be a 9, which means that 9 has to be down here. What's the other number we're missing? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has been a day. I mean, I will say it hasn't been a bad day by any stretch of the imagination. Like, work wasn't bad at all. I didn't have a bad day exercising this morning. It was just a normal day. But I had like a lot of things that just didn't add up, if that makes any sense. For example, I went to the gym and worked out for a little bit, came home, took a shower. I did my entire shower and just didn't wash my hair. It was one of those days. Like I'm getting good at the big picture stuff, but the little small things are adding up. Which I thought was extremely funny that I just like completely forgot to wash my hair. And at that point I had like I'll lie and say I had like 25 minutes before I had to go to work. So I didn't do it. I probably could have if I really cared. I had like a lot of small like memory lapses at work today, and I was like, "Oh shoot, my bad, I'm falling apart." There were a couple other things, but that was what it was like for the most part. Just a lot of inconsistencies, as the kids say. All right, let's check our 9s one more time. I mean, we only have those 2 anyway. So we can can't really see much else we can solve at this point. But we know that this has to be a 2, which means that has to be a 4. So 2 and 4 are solved, 1 and 3 are solved. So we know the others are solvable, possibly. So we know this could be a 7, that could be a 7, and that could be a 9. That's a 9. That's an 8. That's supposed to be a 9. There we go. So we have all of these planned out. We just need to figure out exactly what it is supposed to be. Like, we know this could be a 2 or an 8 or a 9, and then this would be a 2, 8, or 9. We know this is a 2 or 9, and then we know this is a 2 or an 8. And then what is the other number? Missing a 6? Yeah, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Missing a 7. But that's pretty easy. There's 7, here, so it can't be these. 7's all the way up the top there, so we know this will be our 7. Which means this will be a 3. That'll be a 7. That's a 7. Which means this will be a 6. That is the 6. So we're done with our 6s. Heck yeah. Alright, anything else we can knock out just from looking at them? Well, since we know that's 7 and 9, that's going to be the 7, so we know that's a 9. That'll be a 7. And anything else? Anything else? That is a negative. That could technically be a 2, and then this is potentially a 2 or what, a 9? Yeah. Be a 2 or a 9 right there. And then this one could not be a 3, so 3 has to be here or here. Oh, we're missing a 1 as well. 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we're missing an 8. 8. Anywhere else this can be? I mean, this could be here as well. And 2 could technically be up here as well. So we can't really say exactly where it is. What about here? And we know 9 has to be there. This could be a 2 though, right? Hello? Oh. Number. Why did number lock turn off? I literally didn't press anything. Well, we know 9 has to be here. Is that the same for 5? Yeah, we know 3, 9, and 5 have to be over here. Alright, let's take a step back. Let's check our individual numbers and see if we can solve anything from there. I mean, that's still these 3. And down here, it's technically these 3. So I might just add them, just so that we have them on the board. What about our 2s? Still not much from our 2s. And that's okay. 3? Anything for 3s? I mean, we just said those are 3, 5, 9. We know these have to be a 3 right here. Nothing much over here except we know that 3 has to be up here. Oh, 1 can't be down here since we know 1 is over here. Anything with 4s? We should know 4s are on the sides over here. We know 4 has to be over here. Actually, no. 4 is literally right there. Ouch. Yeah, like I said, I have been having a day. For better and or worse, I suppose. Ooh, excuse me. I mean, we know 5s. I mean, we just know 5 could be there, and there, or there. Anything with our 6s, I mean, we already have all of our 6s, so never mind. We have all of our 7s. What about 8s? We know 8 has to be up here, which is nice. Yeah, and 8 has to be up here. No, 8 has to be there, and 8 can technically be any of these for right now. No, 8 has to be here in the middle, actually, so move that out the way. So we know 8 is down here. So if this has to be if this cannot be 8, and we know 8 is here in the middle, we know that this will be our 8. Yes, we know that'll be an 8 for sure. Which means we solved one of our ever-present mysteries. Well, we know 9 has to be down here. And because 9 is blocking that, we know 9's over there. So we know for a fact now that 9 is up here. What are we all missing up here? We're missing 1, 4, 8, 3, 5, 9, and then 2. So that can technically be a 2. Not too bad, not too bad. Anything updated? Like with our 9s? Oh, we know 9 has to be up here. Just didn't see it. Could this be a 1? Potentially be a 1 up here? No. So it can't be a 1, it can't be a 4. Sorry, it can't be a 1 or an 8, so it has to be a 4. Which means this will be our 2. This will be a 9. That's a 4. Which means this will be a 9. That'll be a 2. That's a 2. That'll be 2. Alright, so we did make a good little bit of headway, and a little bit of positive headway. More like some max headroom, haha. So we know 2 has to be up there in the corner. 3s. I mean, this could be technically be a 1, 3, or 9. A 1, 3, or... Huh? It's missing... Sorry, it's missing 3, 8, and 9. So we know this would be a 3 or a... What happened to the music? Hello? All right. Well, I guess we're rocking it in the free world like this today. Okay. I don't know why it was automatically selecting stuff. I did not press anything. This is 4, 5, 6, 7. This could be a 5 or an 8. That's 1, 5, or 8. I mean, we just know 3 has to be up here. We know 3 is right there. So we know 3. Actually, we know 3 is blocked over here. 3 can technically be here. Never mind. And 3 is potentially over here. 3, 5, 8. And then 9 is our last one. So 9 could be there, there, there. So we have 3, 5, 8. Or sorry, 3, 5, 9. So this has to be 8. Which means this has to be a 5. Oh, welcome back, music. I guess. I missed you, question mark? Yes. There we go. Took a little elbow grease. Took a little bit of skill. That'll be a 9. That's a 1, 9, 1, 3. That is an 8, which is the 1. 15 minutes, not too bad, not too bad. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. I will catch you again later. Goodbye.